Welcome to the channel. I am the Jamaican Scoop Diva. Now, today is a beautiful Thursday afternoon. I hope you are all feeling well. I hope everyone is doing great. Unfortunately, not everyone is here to enjoy the beautiful day today. Now, Stephanie Williams, more popularly known as Medikk, a 29-year-old dancehall artist who comes from Red Hills Road, St. Andrew, has been missing for quite some time. I think it's maybe closer to a month. It's been a couple of weeks. Now, according to reports, her mother said that she left out for a video shoot with an artist by the name of Malidon allegedly, and she has not seen nor heard from since. Now, the first thing that was questionable is when a lot of persons in the media were reaching out to other persons in the dancehall space saying that, they were expecting much more support in terms of finding or help to find Miss Stephanie Williams or Medikk. No, even Spice, people were saying that Spice, Spice, why aren't you saying anything? A lot of persons were reaching out to big names in the dancehall. The same fashion how persons were very active when it came on to Miss Donnelly Donaldson, Andre Stevens, one of the persons who were very vocal. Many persons, many people. Now, it was quite different, or it is quite different for Medikk's case. Now, information has been released. One person's from Sir P, the Sir P YouTube channel. He's always coming out with hardcore facts. Some might be true, some may not be true. I personally can't verify. But according to Sir P's channel and other sources, it is alleged that Miss Medikk, Miss Stephanie Williams, was dating her manager, her road manager. Now, it was revealed allegedly that this manager is currently incarcerated and has been so since about 2012, maybe so thereabouts, but for 10 years now. Don't quote me, but he's been incarcerated for quite some time. However, they were in a relationship, the same manager. Now, mind you, people are saying that Miss Medikk, Miss Stephanie Williams, is aware that he is convicted, and she willfully went into a relationship with this person. It is said that he is allegedly very instrumental in her career in terms of bringing her where she was at. He arranged, when to pick her up, who to pick her up, where she should go. Very, very instrumental. He played a major role in her career. He brought her where she is. I don't see lots of persons talking about it, but I do see where she got a makeover. She got some plastic surgery done allegedly. It seems that way to me. Even her face looked like it was done. And maybe, just maybe, that this same person who is incarcerated, this person questioning, was or is responsible for her cleaning up her image, getting out there looking like a real beautiful dancehall sexy artist, etc. No, people don't want to get involved allegedly because they don't want to show a bad face to this person in questioning, meaning the producer or the manager that was allegedly with Medikk, or Medikk was allegedly in a relationship with this person. They don't want to get on his bad side, maybe because they're afraid, or maybe because he has a lot of connections in the music industry and he could really help to propel artists, anybody's career forward, despite the fact being in prison. So he is a big timer, he's a big shot, and he knows what he's doing. Now, as it relates to why Medikk would start a relationship with someone who is a known criminal, it could be for many reasons. It could be hardcore genuine love. It could be the fact that she felt like maybe she was with him before he was incarcerated and she was trying to remain loyal, or she was remaining loyal. It could be that she knew that he would be able to propel her career forward, and so decided to take that risk. Maybe she didn't think it would end up where it is today. And it is said that, persons were sent to watch her, and maybe it seems like on one of these persons who were sent to watch her, people are always picking her up, dropping her off, etc. So he's calling the shots in her life. It is alleged that he was probably like a little bit jealous. He always wanted to know where she was. She has to stay on the phone with him, etc. No, it is said that maybe, or it is alleged, people are assuming that bad reports got back to him, and that is probably the reason why he decided to dirt her. And all of this is alleged, it's not confirmed. And this is probably the reasons why many persons decided not to speak on it. It's bigger than them. They're afraid for their lives, and they don't want to make, as I said before, they don't want to have any problems with this person who is a heavyweight in the music industry, allegedly. It is very unfortunate. There could be a chance that she's found alive and well. Some persons believe that that's not the case. She won't be found okay. It is unfortunate. A lot of these persons who are criminal elements tend to be very jealous, and they tend to have a short fuse, and if they have deleted persons before, in terms of a reaction, in terms of emotional reaction, then they might do it again. But let me know what you think in the comment section. We could have this discussion further.
Very important, and it's all said and done that yes, one parent might be great, but it's even greater when it's two. Yeah, it makes a difference to give the children balance. It's getting your view, I'm getting the father's view, so it makes a difference. And big difference. Sometimes we'll feel like, oh, because we love them so much, it's enough. It's not. It's not, especially when you have a father that they can see. Yeah, the father, but not get for themselves. Yeah. So like a public figure father, a public figure mother, to know that you have this iconic father or this public figure father, and everybody else can talk about your father and you can't. It's sad. It's very devastating for the children. It's very hard for the children to deal with. Yes, it is. Trust me, it's very hard. Them, yeah. And trust me, it bothers them because, especially if they hear stuff about, I'm gonna refer to Beenie man as this is our two children. Yeah. Father. Yeah. Yeah, man. When they hear things out there and they don't know, they're last to know, it affects them. Both Markadine, Crystal, and Moses. I can speak for those three. I can't speak for all of them. And that is true. And that is true. Yeah. I know back in the days it affected Disha Gay because if you look back on my page, you see where she says still her mom. Yeah. You know, because I you know, Angel, I'm taking Markadine from him about two. I know. And Markadine come in house, but not even know. But Markadine, and he would cry to stay with me. He would, yes, because of the human that you are, but so we can't tell Angel, you know, we don't want you know, because we don't know what's gonna happen, because sometimes men build up animosity against women. That is true. That is true. That is true. One thing because they want to keep them apart. Yeah. So a lot of women don't even know things that a man come and tell you is not true. Mm-hmm. You don't know till after one day you probably meet up with this lady and you say, but why did you say that about me? And I'm like, huh? Because they're trying to always get in your pants. Yeah. So yeah. If she know me and me know her, remember I'm way before Angel, so there could not be any animosity at all. But sometimes, as the Carlene says, sometimes the man will bridge a gap between both women because they still want the opportunity to stay with the two over them. Yes. So no, once those two women link up, you know, you're not your part to that woman there. Right, because me and Carlene, we are women and we are intelligent enough, and we are no longer with the man in question at all. And even if I was still with him, Carlene would not have any bad feeling against me because me and Carlene have been a talk long before me and Moses separate, because it's all about the children. It's all about the children. We don't care about the man. Because any man I deal with, if their children can't be a part of my life, I don't want to be a part of his, because then something is wrong. Hey, listen, say that again. Because some women and some men in this life right now need to hear and understand that it's not about the adults, it's about the children, and they're the ones who are being affected big time by the end of the day. Big time. You understand? Big time. The reason why we get up every week, I mean yesterday at Angel, is we have a 5-year-old. I remember a little dog where a little Yorkie poo where more time you have to take him outside and yeah, Roger, me still wipe my son ass. When him poo, him can't wipe him ass good. So by the end of the day, I still have to support him, I have to make sure him arm wash it. When him put him in the shower, leave and bathe him. Come back and brush up with him. Let me bathe him good. Yeah. So by the end of the day, Carlene mentioned something. Carlene mentioned something very important, right? When you're a father, and you're not being a part of your child's life, and nobody knows you, you're not a public figure, it's bad, but not so bad. But when you're a public figure, icon, and you're not a part of your children's lives, and them still go school, and out there, them have to interface with people, them have to interface with, it hurts them to the core where, as mothers, we have to, like me and myself and Carlene, and we have to stand in the gap for our children. True. We have to stand in the gap for our children. They would also have to explain. So why your father isn't here or something, you know, especially when they're younger. That didn't happen for Crystal. I will tell you, he was in her life. I mean, he still is, not as how he should be, but hey, that's a different show.
But a long time I could hear from him. Long time my son though him not being the father he should supposed to be. When the album launch, I allowed my son to go because I will not pull away my son from his father. And not because he's a public father, we not sugarcoat our eyes under the mat. I'm not the kind of mother that going to pull away. Marco, the siblings, they want to go anywhere. I am that mother. Carlene knows. We know this. But until Moses need to realize that the Marcadine needs you, the children need you. It's the father. You have to be a father in the children in life, and it's just the reality. You can't be for that until we. And the reality
get to the point where they no longer want that.
They don't want
the bad part.
They don't want to.
When I know. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I searched high and low for my father just to find out and ask the question, why did you want me? Like, why did you neglect me all these years? Why wasn't I important? Because I started having these feelings and these thinking because everybody around me in a water foolish for me go, all of my name of them father and mother was. Maybe the relationship wasn't great, but every person had a mother and father. I was the only person in the community without a mother and father, to be honest with you. All of my neighbor them had a mother and father. All of my friends them had a mother and father. I'm the only person with my sibling who didn't have a dad.
But look how you come out. But look how you come out good. That's why I say, you know, it's still a lot of unanswered questions, Razor B, but you come out so good and you are a better version of your dad, and we have to big you up.
No, Beenie Man has been put in the hot seat, it seems, as you know, D'Angel has a show called Live at 5. It's a live show. Usually she does it with Razor B, but recently she did it with dancehall queen Carlene Davis, now known as Carlene Smith. Now both women are exes of Beenie Man, the gal them Sugar. Now they have come together to state that Beenie Man is not an active father in their children's life, and it is alleged that, you know, in other words, they're saying that, you know, allegedly he's a deadbeat dad. Now this is not the first time D'Angel has said this on her live show. She said it before. You know, she's saying that he doesn't chip in financially, and she said that even if he doesn't chip in financially, she would appreciate it if he was at least present in Marco Dean's life. Now, Carlene said that, you know, when Crystal, that's the daughter they share, Beenie Man and Carlene, when Crystal was younger, he was quite active. However, you know, seeing that time has passed, he's not very active as he should be. With D'Angel, she's saying that Marco Dean has not seen him in a long time, and despite the fact that he is not an active father, she will not allow, she will not put space or further space between them as she had allowed him to go to a show. Now, this is very interesting. Beenie Man, I don't think Beenie Man is broke. I don't know why he would refuse to play an active role in Marco Dean's life. You know, he's playing different roles. You know, he is the face of Flow at one point. He's known worldwide. I don't think he's broke. Is it a case where he's too busy with all these different businesses that he can't spend, let's say, an hour every week or an hour every 2 days of the week to just to bond with his son? It is interesting, and this is a culture of a lot of Jamaican men where they refuse to step up as a father figure, and I like the fact that D'Angel and Carlene, as mothers who share the same baby father, is not trying to create space between the kids, and I like that. That is the most important thing. They believe the kids as siblings should grow up together, which is wonderful, and I applaud both women. Razor B even went ahead and said that when his father wasn't active, he questioned himself and he wanted to know why, what's the problem. And this can actually affect children who are growing up. If their father is not absent, or is absent, sorry, as Carlene once said, vocally mentioned, it makes them feel bad. It hurts them. And, you know, this can help them in their development as they grow to become adults. And sometimes these traits can become repeated as a cycle because of how they have been treated. And unfortunately, sometimes some of these children end up treating their kids like this. It is unfortunate, and I do wish that Beenie Man would step up. Mr. Moses David would step up if this is true, and reach out to his kids, reach out to Michael Dean, talk to him, let him know that you love him. I don't know if that's the case for Crystal's child. It wasn't mentioned in the clip, but she did go on to say that Crystal Tomlinson allegedly affected her money as she refused to allow Beenie Man to perform with D'Angel. And I actually saw a video where Beenie Man did perform for her birthday, but she wouldn't dance with her because he said it was inappropriate. So these are some of the problems when a man has a lot of kids, and sometimes he stretches himself thin, sometimes not just financially but in terms of time being spent with your children. This is very interesting. It's very unfortunate if it is true. Let me know what you think in the comment section.
Double tap, me a double tap for all of the girls. Queenie up to that. I'm married, I'm a warm boy. To some crack, me a queen, and you know, say. Me double tap, my pussy fat, some warm man. To some crack, she can rise, girl, power boy. Suck it back, every boy when me suck them. Suck it back, that means that me husband in a that. Me a been totally, and me never pop Molly. I do it come in on my face and put me at hospital. You hear that? I'm on it. And when I come out and say, do I come out and you there to rather chat with man and you come give me a 15 minutes of me. I'm so crazy. You expect me for ugly and you cuss me. I'm say, what? I'm a hold the blood clot thump on people's sister. Then you say artist. Then you say artist. Then I tell you I'm a hold it. That's why I said the truth is the truth. I'm having enough. So I'll work on blood clot. I'm having enough. You might come talk about him no want my back. What the fuck you mean by you no want my back? Me no want your back either, brother. So why you think I got some blood clot deep and hard? You understand me? Him not make a decision, him not have a mind I'm on a long time, I saw him stay. I see the way my blood clot shame, I true me not have no shame, make me no blood clot shame. You hear me, Richie? The way the girl.
Once again, Queenie and Dewy has made headlines. Now, recently, a photo was surfaced, or a video was surfaced of Queenie in the hospital. I believe she was in Kingston at the time, and she had a big bandage on her jaw. Right? She didn't at the time talk about what was the cause or mention what was the cause. Now, recently, she came out and said that it was Dewy who STABBED her in her face, and she went to the hospital, and he didn't really care about her. Now she's coming out saying that she might divorce him. This is the first I recall her saying that she's gonna divorce him. I don't know. Usually she stands beside him, she supports him, and mind you, they're a very toxic pair. They're very toxic, and a lot of times when things come up in the media about them, you have to just, if it is entertainment, you entertain yourself and you keep it moving, because the chances are they will indeed get back together. They are known for their toxicity, and remember, Queenie got popular based off her emotions. She's very emotional, she's very entertaining, and she's fun to watch, and she's made a name for herself publicly. And so sometimes these are some of the things that help her to keep current and help people to become entertained. And she's open with the fact, she's okay with the fact of being open and very transparent as it regards to her marital issues with Dewy and otherwise. No, she's saying that allegedly he's going to go to Canada. I don't know if he's already left, but he's going to leave her, she's going to divorce him, etc. Now, interestingly, she did a song and she put it on her Instagram, and she's basically exposing Dewy not only for STABBING her, but she's exposing him as according to what goes on in the bedroom. And I think that's a jab because of what he did to her, because of, number one, he did violate her physically, and apparently he wants to leave her, he's finished with her. And so this is her way of basically making him feel less than, I believe, by exposing what happens in their bedroom, by saying that she sits on his FACE. Very interesting. Queenie is always festive, whether it's good, bad, sad, happy, whatever the case is. I hope they can work out their differences. Some people believe that, Dewy was just in it to use her. He wanted an opportunity to go overseas. He wanted a chance to experience a better life, and he never really loved Queenie. Maybe not. I know she loves him very much. He might. I don't know. It's a very interesting pair, those two. With that being said, this is the Jamaican Scoop Diva. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell and leave your comments below. Please take care of yourselves.